Hello, this is H, and today we're going to look at something quite interesting. I thought of doing this as a parody, but it's actually a serious issue, I think. I'm going to read books like this. This is a friendship for teens. Quite interesting because I was going to pick it up and make a joke because, people should know how to make friends by the time they're a teenager, but perhaps it's actually quite a difficult issue. Um, and so maybe we'll read this with an open mind. It might be funny in sections, but then we might learn something as well, which is good. As you can see in COVID, I've got my mask, but it's actually turning out to work out to have some really nice ear bling. So maybe we'll walk around like this. You got it on your ear, and then you'll put it on when you see someone, and you'll go like this, so you don't have to spread the illness. But let's get started. Friendship for teens, quite interesting. So at the beginning, they start off by talking about what is a friend, and then there's a part called friendship in all forms. Maybe I'll do a video on each of the chapters. It looks like there's 3 parts. So maybe a video on each chapter, or well, we'll figure it out. All right. So, what is a friend? Let's go to what is a friend. Let's begin at the beginning. This is their definition of a friend. A friendship, anyway, and why do we need it? How do we get it? How do we keep it? This part looks at friendship's not so simple basics. Chapter 1 is in the importance and purpose of friendship. 2 gives you tips and techniques for making new friends. Chapter 3 will focus on one of the more important friendships you'll ever have, your friendship with yourself. That's very important. Understand being strong in yourself will define how you are around others. In Chapter 4, you'll learn in-depth skills for maintaining strong friendships. Now, from my perspective, before we even read this, yourself is number 1, and you control your destiny. You may feel like you can blame others, but really, if there's a problem around you, you can actually do something about it yourself. Someone may be causing something, but you may have to run away.
Somebody help!
I don't know, but you're making a decision. If a situation is really difficult, you may have to run away, or you have this thing in your head that senses danger. Use those skills and get away from danger. That's what you do in the more extreme and difficult circumstances. And then when you're in a more peaceful environment where you have a little bit of control and you've got parents and all these other things, remember yourself. You do certain things, problems go away. It's all with yourself, not others. So rely on yourself. Always learning as well is always a good thing. And being happy. Happy, learning, and yourself, right? Okay, let's read Friendship, the Incredible Bond. Friendship comes in all flavors. So here we go. Friendship means something a little person different to each person, but here's the dictionary definition. A friend is one attached to another by affection or esteem. In other words, friends are people who like and respect each other. Friendship also comes in a variety of flavors. Friends you know casually, friends you play sports with, friends you call in an emergency, friends you squabble like siblings, and friends you can count on for life. And friendships can evolve. The kid you used to skateboard with in middle school might become your calculus buddy a few years later. So one of the things is I don't have too many friends. I've got like about a handful that have survived throughout all the years since childhood. So I don't put too much stock in maintaining a friend from kindergarten. But if you are able to nurture that relationship and make it into something more stronger, great. But for me, it didn't happen that way. I've got a couple of friends like that because people change over time what they like. So don't get hung up if your friend from kindergarten isn't your friend right now. You'll find someone else who gels with you and you can share things with. All right. The importance of having friends. Why is it important? You can feel good about yourself and the world. So friends generally bond because they like each other and they're easygoing. So you're generally going to get a good reception from a friend. They'll always give you compliments. They'll laugh at your jokes. They'll be nice. Typical things that you look for in a stranger. you get that straight away. That's why you're attracted to friends, because you want to be near people like that. Feel connected socially with other groups of people. That's a very important. Like, especially in this COVID, it's so hard because people by nature want to be around other people. You can imagine the world with just yourself. You'll be really, really claustrophobic, and you would be really, really sad. But by having people to connect with socially, it's really important. And then psychologists say friendship gives people six basic things. A companionship, yep, that makes sense. Stimulation, because a friend brings in different ideas. Physical support, they can give you a ride. They can assist you because they may be skilled in something that you're not, so they can help you out through a favor. Ego support, you're feeling low, they'll pep you up. They may even, it might be just propaganda. You may be dirty, and they'll say you're clean just to make you feel good, but you're really dirty. But you know, so something like that. Social comparison. So you learn about yourself and where you fit in socially by looking at your friends. So someone may be more aggressive, you may be passive, or you might be the other way around. There's someone may be passive or aggressive. I think that's where you might be smarter, you might be prettier. I don't know. Intimacy and affection. Remember the definition of friend: someone attached to you by affection. Real friendship is a tight friendship. So that's how it evolves to get into that physical relationship. Friendship, great and grueling. Friendship is terrific at a million and one reasons, but it can also be heartbreaking. Yeah, because you can fight with your friend, and then after you build so much time, you bank time with your friend. If you separate, you can be really, really sad. So many friends, so little time. Okay, even the psychologists and gloomy thoughts. Let's get back to you. Friends can come out at a time as a special person, or they cliques and crowds. How many friends do you need? Should you concentrate on making one friend or a group of them? If you want to make new friends, start with one. Go for quality over quantity. I agree with that. One good friend is worth 20 acquaintances. A lot of the time, new friends come with other friends. Pretty soon, you'll be friends with the group. It may take a while before meet a new friend, become your best friend. But hey, so what they're saying is that really the best way to cultivate a friendship is to obviously have one friend, and then entertain the idea of doing group activities, because they'll bring friends along. So then you'll meet more people, and then everything explodes from there. But you're not reliant on the one friend that you make right now. Like, this book is implying that you have no friends and you're going to make a friend. You probably have more friends than you realize. You're just not paying attention. You may have cousins. Your brother and sister might have people that you like, and so therefore you got friends instantly. You just don't realize it. And age shouldn't be a barrier either. Can make friends with anyone. At least you know. So that's the end of chapter 1. All right, how do we make a friend? This is the next part. Chapter 2. I'm going to start chapter 2 right after this.
When I found out I was having a daughter, I was thrilled. And then I realized she was plastic! I hate that plastic baby!